Thank you so much, Melissa. And stepping outside, you might think, well, it's warm and it's humid, but with it being so gray and cloudy and misty outside, does not feel like severe weather type of weather. But the reality is that we're getting set up for what may be some very, very stormy conditions late tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow. Currently 75 degrees in Huntsville, but notice this dew point at 68 degrees. That's important. I'll talk about that in just a moment. The wind out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. That wind is transporting a lot of that warm, humid air into North Alabama at this time. Notice that even with all that cloud cover and all the mist, we are in the low to mid 70s for the majority of North Alabama, South Tennessee as well. Muscle Shoals, you're already at 78 degrees, and you may be able to see a little bit more sunshine sooner compared to everybody else. And sunshine in this case is not good. It'll recharge the atmosphere. Let's talk about the dew points. Notice how we're in the upper 60s, low 70s. Think of the dew points as the fuel for the atmosphere to really tap into for those thunderstorms. It's like the gasoline to your car. It really allows for a lot of that momentum to get going. When are we talking about the storms? The strongest are going to be late tonight, mainly going to be between midnight to 6 a.m. We are talking about the gusty winds as well as the possibility for some large hail. And by large hail, we mean the size of a quarter all the way up to possibly ping pong ball. All of us are in the red polygon that you see here, extending from Birmingham all the way up to Nashville. And you may hear that we are in a slight risk or an enhanced risk. What we've done is we've evened it out for everybody. All of us have a chance for severe weather late tonight, talking about that late night time frame into tomorrow morning. Again, your main impacts are going to be hail, large hail that could possibly damage some of our spring crops and our spring plants, as well as the damaging straight line winds, and lightning is going to be rather frequent for today. Let's talk about the current radar. A lot of the analysis that we're doing right now is we're noticing two main weather features. So right now we have, of course, cold front about to push on here. This one is the one that we'll have to keep an eye on for tonight. So this cold front is going to be the driving force for the thunderstorms. Also notice that we have this low pressure system that is cranking up and pushing all that warm, humid air into the Tennessee Valley. And notice that we're already seeing a thunderstorm cluster firing up right on the Mississippi border into from Arkansas into Mississippi. This one's going to slide east into the Birmingham area, but as we go further in time, notice that we'll start to see an uptick, especially from Nashville into North Alabama. So that's going to be from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., mainly going to be south of the Tennessee River, and then pushing down into the Birmingham south into Montgomery from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So that's why we're saying this is a late night to early morning situation for you. You need to have multiple ways of monitoring the weather, especially if you're going to be going to bed later on tonight. Of course, a lot of us want to do that. So we'll be tracking this for you on WHNT News 19 on our live stream. Of course, have the weather radio going, have Live Alert 19 handy, and of course, we're monitoring for more stormy weather as we go into the weekend.